Good morning and hello everybody. My name is Estelle Felleris and I am your exclusive Green Status presenter with Younique. So, my question to you, as you're hopping on, please tell me hey, and please like and share the video so that way we can get more people to see this, because this is like a super important topic, okay? So, do you do your brows? Give me some hey Ginger, give me some thumbs up, some hearts if you do your brows. Do not give me thumbs down. Okay, let's do this. Thumbs up if you do not, and hearts if you do your brows. And I'm going to tell you why you should be doing your brows. And honestly, if you were going to like ignore everything else on your face, then I would say do not ignore your brows, okay? Did you know that the first sign of aging on a woman is that you can tell by her brows? That you can tell how old somebody is by their brows? Hey Miss Ann, hey Marianne. Whenever you get older, hey Bunny, your brows are the first things to show your sign of aging. They are going to become thinner and not as sparse. Hey Cindy, they are going to just not stand out as much. And I can tell you guys, I've looked back and I found some pictures of me like from high school, and I'm just like, it's true. My brows have basically disappeared. I mean, not really, I still have them, but they have disappeared. So as you get older, if you don't start paying attention to your brows, then you're definitely going to show your age. And the whole deal with makeup, hey Jill, is for us to show and give the illusion that we're not aging, or we're aging gracefully, I should say. So we're going to talk about, Lulu wants to do makeup today, but she's being a pest. So here, lay on the towel. There you go. No. So we're going to show you two different ways, she does not listen, to do your brows. I'm going to do one with the brow palette. I'm going to do one with a brow pencil. So we want to age gracefully, but brows are important because they're going to kind of frame our face. If you see my look, I did this look actually in my VIP group. So if you want to see how I created it, I just decided to do a good neutral look. I've been doing bold eyes and smoky eyes lately. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do a neutral look. I actually used three things. Actually, I used mostly of what you're going to get in the presenter's kit, in the eye presenter's kit. I used two colors and the eye pencil in there. I showed them even how to tight line your eyes. You can't even tell I have liner on, but if you tight line, it helps your lash line look thicker. So that's kind of the only liner I have on, so I taught them how to do that. So if you want to know how to do that or see those videos, let me know, and I'll comment me, and I will, or comment VIP, and I'll make sure to add you to my VIP group or give you the link so you can add yourself, because I'm not adding you to my VIP group. I want people to want to be in my VIP group. So if you want to check out that video, go over there. I was going to just do brows for you guys. Hey Hannah. So as we get older, our brows get thinner. So I find my brows still do grow. I don't need to put our Esteem Lash Serum, which will make your, you can use it on your brows too, and it will make your brows longer. I don't have that problem. I do still have to trim my brows. They're just thinner. So when I do my brows, it actually helps brighten and draw more attraction to your eyes, because that's where we want people focusing. As we get older, we want to have bigger and brighter eyes. And we're going to have that if we do our brows, but if we don't, my brows just kind of get washed away and it just looks weird, you know, especially like for me, I have really dark hair and my brows are really, really light. Even if I color them, which I've done before, I've colored my brows the same color as my hair, and it still is not the same as filling them in, okay? So we have several tools and several options in the brow department. You can use our brow pencil, which is the first thing I'm going to do too. We're going to do this eye with the brow pencil, and then we also have the brow palette. We have brow gel, but they're reformulating it better, so it's off the market right now, so I'm not going to show you guys this. So this is the brow palette, which I absolutely love. And then your fourth option, I would say, is just using a shadow, which during the week when I'm going to work quite often, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line my brows with my palette, with a shadow. And I use palette 1, and I always use this color. But if you have the pressed eyeshadows, another good color, like for me, for darker brows, I'd probably go ahead and use Gullible, which is this darker brown color right here. I could even probably get away with that one. So I kept that out just to show you all. Okay, so when we're trying to figure out and fill in our brows, the biggest part is to figure out, well, where are they supposed to be, all right? Get this hair out my face. So when you're measuring to see where your brows are first, I like the brow pencil, hey Ashley, in the fact that it has this spoolie on the end. So first off, you can comb your brows, okay? And make sure that everybody's laying in the correct direction. Say hey when you hop on, and please share, please like, give me some hearts and all that good stuff. Then we need to measure out where our brows are supposed to be, okay? Hey Ashley. So the first step is if you draw a line from your nose straight up, all right? So this is where your brow is supposed to start. So let's check both sides. My brows are fine. They're starting off. I can still see hair where they're supposed to start. Now, where do you put your arch? So this is how you measure for your arch. You tip of your nose to where your pupil is. That's about where your arch should be. I'm gonna mess up my mascara. And then check this side, okay? So that's where your arch should be. And then where is your brow supposed to finish? This is where I'm lacking and my brows are like gone. It should be from here to the corner of your eye. So my brow should come out to here. And on this side, it should come out to here. So you can even plot, all right? Who's a map person and who wants to learn how to plot? So this was right. Then check your arch, and then you kind of put a dot. This is where my arch is supposed to be. That's correct. And then my brow should come all the way out to here. All right, so I made like a little bitty mark. All right, there is kind of where my brow should finish, okay? And then if we go on this side, my brow should kind of finish. It's like way down here. I have some brow lackages down here, okay? So that's how you kind of frame your face and figure out where your arches, where everything should be, all right? So I'm gonna use the pencil first with the little spoolie, and I want y'all to see, look at this fine, it has a very fine point and it rolls out, okay? It comes in 3 different shades, light, medium, and dark. And the way I start with my brows is poke myself in the eyeball. Lightly, a lighter hand is always better. So I like to line the underside first. I don't go too far to the middle because we're going to keep this lighter anyway. And then you want to line the top. All right, it's almost like we're shading. All right, and then we're gonna come on down. So this is another little tip. The more you arch your brow, the older you're gonna look. So you don't wanna have it too significantly arched. And what we're doing is we're kind of just drawing our outline, and then we're gonna kind of fill it in. Now somebody asked me too, hey Belinda, I do get my brows waxed. I mean, I have to keep my shape. Let me look. I can't see y'all. I don't know. All right. So now that I kind of have my look how much better. We hardly did anything, but just look at outlining the edges has helped. So now what you're going to do is you're going to kind of fill in, and I like to, because it's a pencil, I like to just kind of like do short strokes, so it will kind of signify your hair. Okay, and you do not have to fill this in completely solid, okay? And you always want to make it darker on the outer edges. Okay, so you would want this part a lot darker than as you go in. But it's almost like you're coloring. And then if you have some oopsie daisies, then that's no big deal. You're gonna just come back and I'm gonna take my color from earlier. And I always like to go back. So this is the color I used earlier underneath my brows, and you just kind of go back and fix your line if you think you messed up. Okay? Super easy. It's not hard. Okay, so let's do the center. So I've got this, and you're going to take a really light hand. Oh, this is like my favorite. And we're just going to do short strokes. Remember, we want this to stay lighter, but we don't want to like really have a significant like line like this starts here, okay? And then I'm going to make you guys vote on which one you prefer. Do you prefer the brow palette side, or do you prefer the pencil side? Okay, that's all I'm doing on this brow. I'm keeping it really light in the center, but I've kind of got it all laid out, and this is so hard to do when I have dogs jumping on your legs. But it kind of still, from far, look, it still looks like you can still see the hair and still see the spaces, and so that way I have dog tails hitting everything. Guys, seriously, there is like a whole nother house to go play in. Okay, so this is the Brow Artist. This is the brow pencil. And I use the color, I want to say this is medium. Yeah, I use the medium color. So I'm a dark brunette, but I use the medium color. But let's take a look back. Look at my face. So how much better does this side of my face look than this side? It's totally framing my face, and it's giving my eye a brighter look, more defined look. When you look at my face, you're going to look at my eyes, and you're not going to be like, well, what happened over here? Lulu, I love you, but you cannot sit on my lap, okay? So now let's get done, and we're going to do the left eye with our, with our Brow Artist brush, if I can find it. Here we go. Okay. So, the brow palette I absolutely love. I hardly ever use the pencil, but I have a lot of customers that love the pencil, but I just don't use it because I like the shadows. For me, they're faster and easier. But that pencil honestly didn't take long at all either. But I like the brow palette because you can also use it to do your face. I've created eye looks with all these. So you're going to get, these are your two colors you're going to fill in your brows. These are your two highlight colors that you're going to put underneath your brow. And then this is the wax, that if you have wonky brows that are going wild and out of control, then you definitely are going to want to wax your brow down, okay? All right, so first step is we're going to use the Brow Artist brush. If you're going to get the brow palette, this is the medium one, you need the Brow Artist brush, okay? It does not come with it. You have to purchase it separately, but it's amazing. The brow palette is going to last like forever too. So we're going to take, this is the angled side, and we're going to kind of start off on the same way. We're going to line the top. All right. Stay away from the center, and let's outline where we're supposed to go. All right. And then we're going to fill it all in. And then you can fill it in with the darker color or the lighter color. I fill mine in with the darker color. And now I have not reapplied, but we're gonna fix this little arch right here because we don't want it super duper arch. The more arch, remember, the older you look. Okay, now, Alright, the other thing about brows is we try to make them look identical, but guys, they're not supposed to. They're sisters, they're not twins. They're not going to look identical. We can try our happy little best, but it's not going to happen. So I'm going to take the lighter color now with the same angled brush, and kind of fill in the center. Because remember, we want this lighter. And you can do short little strokes, but we don't want to fill it all the way in. And then I'm going to take, usually I'll take this shimmery color, but since I went back on the side with my color that I put under my eyes, we'll do the same thing so we can kind of keep them even. And then we're done. How easy was that? And so I just take your color, it's going to help highlight it even more. And it's going to also hide any imperfections. This will also hide if you hadn't got your brows waxed in a while or tweezed in a while. Alright guys, that is it. How easy was that? But look at the difference it makes. And honest and truly, it's really hard to tell what tool I used for what, right? Which eye do you prefer? Do you even have a preference? Because I think they look pretty darn similar. So this eye is the brow palette, which is amazing. And then this eye is the brow pencil. Okay? But see, we kind of added my brows where they run away. They need to be, and they're not. So we just extended them. And when you look at me, when you come up close, you're not going to even be able to tell. But that's how easy it is, how much of a difference it's going to make. If you are not doing your brows, I hope I can taught you something. Get your brows done. Alright, fill them in. It's going to be so much easier and so much better. And it's going to make, you're going to be like, holy cow. And that was, I never even thought about doing that to my brows. Like, I was like, what? Like, I never even had a thought. And then the girl, my presenter that I signed up under, she came over for a makeover. She was doing a portfolio. She was such a sly little dog now that I think back at it. She wanted people of different professions. And I'm like, well, she doesn't know any other vets, so hello. So I volunteered and she came over and did makeovers on me and a couple of my other vet friends. And she filled in my brows very lightly, I will say, but she was like, wow, look at the difference. And seriously, it does. It makes a huge difference, y'all. And so now I'm like obsessed. That is one of the things. If I don't do my eye makeup, I will walk out the house without eyeshadow and mascara. Well, most of the time I have mascara on, but nothing else, and just like BB cream on or something, and my brows are being done. And they'll be lighter and not so perfect, but I will fill them in because it makes that much of a difference, especially on me because my hair is so dark. So that is it. Please, I hope I taught you something. If you think I did and you appreciated what I taught you, please like, please share. And if you want to be part of my VIP group, I definitely have some giveaways going on in there. Let me know and I'll add you, or I'll put the link on here. But y'all have a good day. I will be live again later on today because my powder to cream lipstick is coming in, so I will be on later to demonstrate all that for y'all. All right, y'all have an amazing day. If you're watching this and the red little live button's not on, please hashtag replay so I know when you're watching it. Please like and share, and I'll see you guys later today with a new product.